Good morning. You can unmute yourself and talk. Unmute yourself, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Happy last Saturday of the month.
Thank you. Same to you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
I want to believe this morning we are going to behave very well. It's early. Let the children let them rest. Don't disturb them.
Anna. Jennifer.
I know that there is no how we can do it without getting interjection of our children. But whatever it is, just take it as if you are in a conventional university. You are in a natural class. You are in a crucial meeting. You are in a meeting with, even when you have a quiet meeting with God. Some of us who are Muslims, we can't say we want to pray and we take our children and we allow them to disturb us, even if you want to have quiet time for yourself. Also, you are doing something. So please, that is why if you take it serious, you won't have problem with me. But with this, okay. On Thursday, we discussed about some of the characteristics of open and distance learning, and where I did mention about openness, separation of teachers and the students, adoption of technology, and long life learning. So today we'll be looking at the open and distance learning environment. Like I said earlier, that open and distance learning is characterized with technology. You can see different students just like you, and this is how you'll be showing on my screen mostly. Anyone I want to see this how the screen would look like, and then before we take up our lectures or class, these are our individual classes that you've seen on the screen. So these individual classes have shown that in an open and distance learning environment, you hardly find anything disturbing. So that's why I'm appealing to many of you. That's why I'm telling you that in this kind of education or learning, we what we do here, let me see so that, okay. What we do mostly is technological based. And when you are using technology, you hardly have a disturbance. Yes, it's possible you can still be doing another thing or whatever, or you'll be listening to radio and be doing, it's flexible in nature. You can have it and then be doing another thing. But when you are doing something that it can hand you, it can elevate your earning, it can bring back prospect to your life. You need to treat it with caution. You need to follow it well. What doing at all, what doing well. If you can't just tell me you want to go to university and then you cannot sacrifice a little time. Because you said it's open and distance learning does not mean that we should take it with levity. We shouldn't know what we are doing. I can see what some of you comment on the on platform, on WhatsApp. I'm highly disappointed with this group. I won't lie to you. I can't share this group. I don't know, maybe because your population is go up to 12,000, and that is why I'm receiving this. But I've dealt with a population of 5,000, which I believe the fairness and without missing words, I always praise God to be in this class, in this taking up this GST 107. But the way it is, I'm sorry, but I know there is nothing you can do. You see my role. I'm in this course this morning. So having said that, I just want us to see it as our conventional class. It's your own conventional class in the sense that this is your time for lecture. If you are going for in a university, normal university, you are going for your lecture, because this thing has saved you time. Cost. Even at this present time, if you look at the way university is a university where every man, every woman should go to, because you are at the corner piece of your house. It takes the risk of accident, the availability of no space or non-availability of space, bullying by teachers, you are saving from many rigors, and you are spending less, because the money you spend for data, I know if you have to take it to your study center, you will spend more. You can't buy more than, in fact, with $1,000 sorry, with $1,000 data, you see, my math is calling dollar now. You can do a lot of things and you achieve. Then why can't you give it a time? Why can't you do as if the children are going to school? You have settled them. Let them be on their own. Start stopping the class. Now let us see. You can see they have started again. And this is what I've been saying. I don't like it. Anyway, the role of a teacher, in most cases, let us look at this environment. You see, in learning environment, this is what we have. This is what we have: human behavior and cultural dimension. You can see where the teacher is in the center. Let me take you to another slide. Not this one. Not this one. Okay. I should have a slide where, okay, I think this is the slide. Anyway, okay. Look at where I am now. I'm at the middle. To let you know that teacher in open and distance learning is the role of the teacher in an open and distance learning. One, creation and manager of learning environment. And that is why you can see I control the number of people that comes in, just like a conventional university, which we are used to. In some universities, you see lecturers who would, as soon as they come in, they lock their door. No one can come in. You can just see them between by the corridor and all. So, and then if you look at it, except those universities that are just building up more halls. In normal classroom, it was meant for the carrying capacity of each of the old hall. The earliest one when we graduated is 750 capacity, that you can sit 5 on a row. We have 750. So imagine we want to put 750 in a. So I need to create an labeled environment, an environment that is conducive, environment that will make learning better for you, whereby you can learn and then see it, because all these things are what I'm going to consider. Societal and global context, the learning environment, then the mode of learning, means of teaching. You see, the means of teaching, because I need to use my own means that make sure that learning gets across to you, that you receive what is expected of you at a particular time. Not that when you are in a rowdy, in fact, I so cherish National Open University for this innovation, because if you are in Unilag, you always come to school, and you still get accommodation and pay for. I know some of you will love it because you want to feel campus life and others, except that you want to feel the campus life, which is for a period of this thing. I see no reason why you will not enjoy what you have now, because here the learning environment is so conducive and so easy and cheaper in a way. So what are we saying? We say that the teacher is to instruct. I'm not supposed to teach. I'm to facilitate you. And in facilitation, what we do most is by, I just ask you to read over, but you are many. It will be rowdy, and you can't allow us to ask questions and to even, if I ask you to unmute yourself now, all of you, because I don't have the technology of muting everybody, you people one by one. How can I mute 11,000 students? 11,000 and remain just only one person, just as Evelyn Shioma is raising up her hand. So I will just unmute her. We will get to that level whereby the system will tell us, okay, because you are building on it every day, every moment, every hour. So like the not people that cannot come in now, we can't, there is no how I can accommodate them, because the class is almost full now. The class is almost full. And once the class is full, there is nothing I can do about it. Yes. What do you have to say? Three of you, very quickly, I'm going to give you just one minute, because I can't, I don't know, maybe you have something, Jamie. Let's see. Eli Shioma, unmute yourself and talk very quickly.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yep, sir, please, I sent you a mail yesterday, so I'm still waiting for your response.
What was in the mail?
It's about the group chat. The WhatsApp group chat. Yes, sir.
Okay, I will look at it because yesterday I went out just coming from the hospital, so that one will be sorted out. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Maybe we'll chat with me later. Thank you for muting yourself. Yes, this is Papa Unda, what's your problem again?
Good morning.
Olorunfemi, Justina, Damilola, unmute yourself and talk. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, I want to ask a question concerning the.
Well,
I want to ask a question concerning the TMA assignment.
What about the TMA assignment?
In the TMA
There
assignment,
is nothing like TMA assignment. That is tautology. When you want to say TMA, is TMA. TMA means tutor marked assignment. Just say TMA. Simple, it covers all.
When we
Is it about the mark you are talking about?
Yes, when we finish the TMA, they will give us mark. So there is one on the dashboard for each course. There is one place that they put percentage. So I'm confused about the mark and the percentage. Like, is it the mark they are going to use or the percentage?
Lady, this is your question, man. Blow my mind.
Look, when we get to the we are coming up on the this thing. When we get to examination is part of this course. That means you have not gone through your course material. So if you have gone through it, you will see, but I will still answer you. Olowu Husseina Temitayo. Olowu, are you talking? Okay. Femi. Okay, no one is talking again.
Hello, sir.
Later.
Okay, sir. Okay, bye. Oh, show me, bye.
So, well, concerning your TMA, I've told you when you have a little problem of such, consult your ICT in your respective centers. Your centers is your school for now. Is where you have everybody there. Well, let us be as fast as possible because if we are moving at this pace, we are not likely to finish up at this thing, and this is we are almost running behind the time. So the first and foremost important role of open and distance teacher is dependent on the learning system. So, and the teacher is responsible of keeping this Ifunanya, are you all right? Don't get me don't provoke me now. I've just spoken with you like a gentle people, and I expected you to behave. For crying loud, what are you doing this for? If you are in a conventional university, will you be doing all this? Will you take your children to the class to start disturbing others? They will not work you out, or they will not set eyes on you. Let there be decorum. We are all human beings. We are all adults. The whole world is watching us. Is this the kind of graduate we are producing? That's what they will be saying. After many times now, when the time comes now, they will be the one raising questions, saying, I did not hear you well. I did not listen to. I did not do this. When you are getting yourself disturbed. Anyway, I won't allow you to bother me much. So I'm to guide you, so that the learning is supposed to be student-centered. It should be direct attention towards the student, whereby the key concepts and ideas are the one that we need to address in this scenario. Not every situation that we'll be talking about. So to provide a clarity for any area where you find it difficult, when you read or you don't understand a certain thing, bring it up and then we can sort it out together through this platform. Not that I will be teaching you from page 1 to page 2 to say it cannot work. And that is why what you are giving you is enough for you to brace up and to read more. We are to support the students so that they can recognize their ability and gain self-confidence. So what is expected of us is to allow you how best you can evaluate yourself, how best you can make use interact with your email, telephone, and your interactive this thing. So some of you should be able to see it in such a way that your expectation should not be jeopardized in such a way that anything that you feel is not, and that is why we have everybody in place for you when you go to your study center. Yes, it is true. Like I put on a human nature now because of what I'm seeing, why people are disturbing, why people are making the class not conducive for us to learn, why they are interjecting and obstructing my teaching. You know, if we are in a forum where we all condole ourselves and then put ourselves in order, we enjoy the class and all of us will smile, we'll be happy. Honestly speaking, it's not that if they can make available for you the previous videos of this course, honestly, you will come back and say, oh, I regret being in this class. But I don't want you to regret it because I don't know. And I've consulted and I've heard that, in fact, your behavior is very, very irrational in most of the courses. And I don't want you to continue going this way because it will affect you a lot. If you don't catch it now, to start scoring 70, I wonder how you make it first class or second class offer. At the end of the day, you will be saying that they are harsh there. There is nobody to see. So the role of a facilitator, which that is expected of me, is that I assume the role of interactive process among learners, try to manage interaction in order to achieve high learning standards. So I should be you should be asking questions, I should be asking you questions. Both of us supposed to be a problem solver, not to be a problem creators. So in this forum, I act like a mediator, as you stand like somebody who stand in between the students and the teacher, so that I will just be like a judge when we are discussing, whereby You will be giving your own version. I will be giving you, another person will be giving his own version. Then I now stand in the gap to say, okay, this is how it should be. I said, okay, you can put it this way, or put both of you in the terrain. But if we continue to have it this way, I know we are going to miss it. So by so doing, what I'm saying in essence is that the teacher are mainly to assist, to help you or to guide you find area of difficulties in this assignment. So I will understand the characteristics and the environment of open and distance learning, which I believe will take us to who are these open distance learners? Who are these learners that we want to consider? Why are we saying the open and the learners are why do we say open and distance learners? Who are these? These are people who are considered to be a male and female without any prejudice to gender, whether you are male or female, you are entitled to be an open and distance learner. Your age has no barrier. Whether you are the only one is we don't expect somebody of 4 or 5 years to say you want to be a ODL learner. Yes, it can be if you so desire and read your books and say, mommy, I can pass your exam, I can do this. There is no age barrier, but at the same time, you see, the knowledge and the ability, the attitude, Ogundipe, thank you. God will reward you accordingly. So your employment status also is in respect you among us now, and that is the funniest thing. Do you know that in this class, unknowingly, we have commissioner of police, unknowingly, we have custom officers, unknowingly, we have directors of industries, and they are not happy with the behavior of some of us. Majorly, we have women of high calibers. Some senators are part of our class. You will not see them. You will not know them because they will not show face. Not everybody. If I didn't disclose my identity, you think I'm a teacher somewhere, or I'm a lecturer in another university. So, and that is why we always have this together. And the kind of learning characteristics that goes is independence versus collaboration. When you read on your own, that is what the first stage of reading. You collect the course materials, go and read, digest everything in the course materials. Then when you are finished reading, we can now come and then we can apportion ourselves with 1 or 2 areas. Okay, you read this side, you read this side. That is what I did when I started this course. When I started teaching this course in 2016, the students share among themselves the modules, and the modules they segment it into units. So this one, this group will take this unit. They will pick a spokesman from their end, and we gather ourselves and we are able to do this thing. I think that such classes we are doing better even till the end. And I know one of them who is doing his PhD now. Bright. He's doing his PhD in food now. Well respected. One of the best students. He so articulate to understand that. In fact, when he said you want to taste conventional, I said go ahead. He did his master's here. He went for my PhD. He's doing well in food now. Just to let you know that we have, in fact, people like that can be absorbed into the system when they finish. Because they understand the terrain and they went to taste to see the difference. I said, go and taste the difference and see and look at it and come and tell me. No, he said, "I see the difference." Then motivation. You motivate yourself. You get motivated when you were in the class with all these technological these things. I think your interest and your attitude towards this should be of paramount to you. That what is my aim? Hallelujah. Well, everything everybody is doing in the shady in this house, or even will be exposed, because I'm recording to the cloud. By the time you yourself you are playing all these things, you'll be seeing some of these things among yourself. Even if you are inside your car, even if you are inside your, but you are enjoying this. If you want to enjoy this class, you won't be doing all these things to destroy the class. Makinde, you started your own. If you know you cannot put your children to order, it's not compulsory that you come to this class and disturb the class. It is not compulsory. You can still get it later. Must you be online and disrupt what we are doing? Must you be online to disorder what we are planned? Must you put anger on the face of the facilitator? Must you keep let's make the learning not conducive for us? You can learn this thing later. You can get it. You can read on your own. And that is why we said it is independence. The discipline we are talking about, adoption of technology, that is what we are doing now. The discipline there, we are not being followed. We are not disciplined. Some of us are not disciplined. And it's supposed to be an active participant. It shouldn't be me alone that will be talking. It should be an interactive section. It's a section where we make it more lively. It should be, and that is why we call it live section system. That the synchronous one, asynchronous one, can be done elsewhere and this thing. Dan lady, well done. Dan lady, well done. Oh. Whether it's you or your son or your daughter, any of them. Dan lady, yakpo, and you are still raising your hand. I won't call you. That's your punishment. I won't call you. You go and answer your question somewhere. And I mean it. So if you really want this class, honestly, let me just give another 10 minutes for okay. If I have my way, I will. Okay, Victor Miracle.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, so I've checked the course page. I think that was 2 days ago. I was trying to get some of the recorded sessions of the classes. So, but I didn't have it. It's just one that is posted. So I want to ask if we can get more.
It's just one that you are seeing there.
Yes,
You will get, you will still get it. I will tell them because I've I've posted it, and then I believe it should be there. Thank you. Is that your question?
Yes, and secondly, sir, can we have the slide you use in teaching so for further studies?
I can't give you my slide in this class. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I
sir.
can't.
Thank you.
This class, I'm not impressed with what I'm seeing. So you have your notes, and then you have your textbooks. So you too can develop a slide, a PowerPoint slide. This is my own lecture note. Not that I cannot give you, I cannot give it out, but I'm not impressed with what I'm seeing in this set of people. I'm sorry that I can behave such a So
thank you, sir.
Yahweh, can we have you?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you, sir.
It's my pleasure. We are go straight to the point. We are running out of time.
When are we writing our exam?
I don't know. Don't ask me such questions again.
Eh?
Please mute yourself. Mercy Fashui. What? Paul, can you talk? Unmute yourself and talk, Paul. Why are you raising up your hand when you know you are not talking?
Okay, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Okay, please, my question is about the TME. I don't know, is there a way we can get the questions after submitting the TME? Because I feel those questions might be part of what will come out in our exam. So
that is why you need to do it by yourself. If you have read the question and you have done it by yourself, you are able to do it.
No, I did it. I did it. What I'm just saying is, if we can get the question to,
the class is not conducive. Anna Agbara disrupt the class. We are not enjoying the class again. So, as I was saying, when you look at the adoption of technology, we are saying that typically open and distance is comprised of young and old learners. So, and it's not ideal. Like I said, we have senators among us, we have some member of our assembly, we have even we have deputy governors. There are some of them, they are in disguise. They will come and then they will sit in their corner of their house, and I don't think they will behave the way you people are behaving. Some of you are behaving now. So, what, in other words, where everybody is free to himself, and that is why we adopt this system of saying, I'm coming to the class, you feel intimidated, or you feel depressed, or you feel somehow when you say, see the kind of people I'm meeting. No, you only see people during the exam, and they write the exam and they go. So it's not likely to have any interactive section with anybody. So once you have this version of these things, and you are not likely to see yourself until you met during the examination period. And you know that we have online exam. We have virtual exam. The virtual exam, Mapis Mika, Mapis, God will reward you. You know, we have what we call a virtual exam. These virtual exams normally take place where you segregate yourself, you stand alone. Let me tell you, I don't think anybody in this platform can write. I don't think any of you can write virtual exam. Because if you have to stay in your house to write this exam, I can't guarantee that you score 2%. Because if you ask you to write this exam, your child will disturb you. And they will continue to repeat it and until you pass this exam. This is a compulsory course. Because by the time your children is disturbing or doing all these things that you are displaying on the board and all these things, you will see your time will go 1, 2. The computer will log you off because it doesn't want to see anybody beside you. And that is what we should adopt in this class. The computer, if you are writing an exam, will stop you and will log you off and it will score you 0. You pay another money until eternity, until you eject yourself from the school. So why can't we, when we know that this thing, even if I want to adopt it for my this thing, for that period, because even if anybody opens the open door in your house with a virtual exam, once the door is open and it says it because it's being monitored, you can't look elsewhere. Once you look elsewhere, they will catch you. So it covers everything you are doing. It's like you have a CCTV camera that is monitoring you. So if you adopt that, why can't you do it now? So, if you don't want that to be this, you can adopt all the other avenue. Like I said, why? If you are not computer literate, this is area where you can, because for you to be a open and distance learner, you must be computer literate. I've been saying that right from the first day of this. So you must move with digital. We are in age of the era of digital learning. So we assume that everyone in this class are computer literate. They are digital compliance. If not, be a digital migrant, migrate into this thing. So because the entire process of your admission is automated, you know that. But some of you will go to the center, you go and employ somebody there. We have all this, I don't know, how will I call them now? Staff, instead of meeting the adult staff in the center, who will put you through, this is what you do, and he will charge you less. Only for printing, this is what I wanted to do, this is what, he will put you through, because by the time you are doing this, you are learning and you are seeing the process. You can purchase the form right from the house, do whatever you want to do, and only for you to come and then print all those things, because it is friendly. Your exam that you are doing, Isa Elizabeth, your children are doing this and you are looking. Can this one do an automated exam? So your TMA, your examination are administered electronically. So there is no how you can do all those things without being computer literate. Then I talk about independence versus collaboration. You isolate because you can study at your own comfort home. If for the part of that independency, you can read, understand, and then later you can come and then share the work and interact with yourself as a group, just like what you have seen. I've said this time without numbers. So motivation, like what I was saying about motivation. In fact, if we allow the class to go the way it's supposed to go, in fact, we'll be highly motivated. We'll be happy. It will look interesting, because the intrinsically motivated for the course will be there. All of us will be agitated. Somebody cannot tell you in as a conventional student that I'm going to class. You tell them that actually I'm going to my class. I'm going to class. I have a class. I will look at it and say, where is your notebook? This is my laptop. I'm going. I will see. In fact, some of them get it more interested. I was in one university yesterday in Lagos, and I placed my laptop to give lecture for master students. And the one of the lecturer, the one is not even the one I'm losing his service because that one was not around. Then he just brought to me and said, you said you have a class. Where do you want to do the class? And I told him, I said, I'm doing the class here. He said, I want to see it. Oh, this is what open and distance learning is doing. We are going to imbibe it. Like, he enjoy it. Because, it makes you to connect to yourself and freely to interact with each other in a remote area. So in this, you'll be able to, if you do all this, you should be able to see yourself, to identify your weakness and strength, to know that this is my ability. On this ability, how do I improve myself? How do I overcome? How can I gain better? What can I do? And these are things we need to put into consideration. And these are the environment, the characteristics of this environment of students. When I'm talking about employment status, we can see that majority of us in this National Open University are working class employer and a people of high caliber in society. Self-employed are not many. Unemployed are next to the employed people, because people who are in this course, some of them are, last year, there is one proprietor of a secondary of a school in Ibadan. I won't mention his name. He's a big person in Bodija. I don't know him or her until she private chat me to say that I'm this and this and that I enjoy the class and I really know that he was asking for advice that can my child who is denying admission in university come to this place that he will. I said, why not? Except if he doesn't. He said, what is service? I said, no. I want to feel the campus feeling, just to have interaction. By so doing, the child enrolled. The child enrolled, and I know the child will be in this class as expected. But to God be the glory, he or she, because I don't want you to know the gender, he or she now called me to say that they have given him admission, and I advised him or her that allow the child to continue here and continue the other one, and you will see the difference. He said, thank you. And I know the boy or the girl will be in this class. So because many people who think they are denial, if you are able to adopt this system and have this learning environment and then take all these learning characteristics within you, you'll be one of the best students in your course of study. But because we are not here, we don't know what we are doing. Some of us are just coming thinking that what are they doing there? Let me just go there and while away time and disturb others. All this counts and goes a long way. It goes against us if you don't know. So, and the effective communication, if we don't discuss at the forum, we can't know our deficiency. We can't know where we don't get it. You will not be able to stand to say, okay, this shouting I'm making, I'm doing good things. I will not, in fact, in writing, when you communicate to each other, the person will quickly tell you, go and check your post. What you wrote is wrong. You'll be able to correct yourself and then make a good make a good sentence and good communication. If you don't talk, we won't be able to correct you. You won't have the confidence. You won't have the boldness. That knowledge, you won't have the ability to master the concept very well, because you keep everything to yourself. And this is not what I do. I want to avoid in this class, that we may do it in such a way that all of us can have tips. Even if we are going to divide ourselves into 12 groups, 1,000 by 1,000, we will achieve. We will do it better. But because some of us, we want the things to be in our own way. So, and I derived there are several aspects of effective communication: discursive or dialogical. When you dialogue, when you communicate with others, when you share your view, when you create a debate, and when you share ideas. Oh yeah, you take this. You form a group. You take this concept. Let me take this concept. Then read through this. Let me read through this. And we'll be able to rub minds together and then share opinions and views. Asking questions for clarity. I've told you that this is area where you can get clarification of whatever you want to do, irrespective of what this thing. In fact, I'm here to answer any question as regards to open and distance learning. But you did not give room for that. You make me look, in fact, I just don't know what to say. Each time I woke up to say I'm going to this class, I always weep. Because you can see they don't even allow me to say it. I don't know whether that your child will be injured before you come back from class, or you cannot separate yourself, or you cannot have an idle time. I've been saying it. If you are going to, if you are to go and meet a governor, or you want to, so that means some of you that are doing this, you don't have quiet time, you don't pray. It's just that you don't pray. Because if you pray, this little time you use, the method you adopt when you want to pray, and your children did not disturb you, you can still adopt it in this system. So you ask questions and etiquette. We respect ourselves, and that's why I address everybody when I want to put this. I say, "Good day, everyone." I don't say good day, students. I don't say good day, children. I will not say that, because we are in the university. Let me tell you, whatever your age is, if you find yourself in any university, I'm sorry to say this, you pocket your age. Because at that point in time, you are talking to your mates. And that's why we normally tell people that a friendship it doesn't have limitation. You can be a friend to a person of 80 years, 7 years, who will be saying, my friend, my friend. Like I have a friend, a boy of 10 years near my distance. Although he called me daddy, but I call him my friend, because anytime he sees me, he said, can I follow you and listen, and we'll be going out and then. So the boy is so free to me that the parents will say, you are following him. Okay. and it's affecting his education positively, not negatively. He's doing well. Because when he comes to my house, I will give him, sit down, read this. Oh yeah, have you done your assignment? And this, and that is beauty of it. And we'll be able to see ourselves and then form for every distance learner, you must have discipline. So like the way things are, I make sure that I monitor and regulate all my learners. Self-discipline, we don't have it. Our self-discipline is zero. Self-management is zero. Well, self-initiative, I've not seen it. I'm trying to see how I can do self-monitoring. But out of 100, 50% is zero. What do you want to score over 50? In self-monitoring, you can score 25, 25. In self-initiative, you can score 25, 25. So, in other words, what am I saying? For you to have discipline, you must discipline yourself. Like I told you, if you want to succeed and you want to have good grade and pass, these are the measures you need to imbibe. One, reading regularly. Let me tell you, reading, we are getting there now, because the next class is going to have the study skill. Let me tell you, reading regularly is not easy things. How do you read regularly with what you are doing on this platform and all these things? So I won't be surprised if, for the fact that you are not disciplined, I don't know how you can pass this exam very well. The way we are doing, because it is expected of us to have these things done and work over it, so that we can, all of us can have, instead of you having cogent questions, you'll be asking questions about exam, about what is not. You have not really asked questions as per this course that we are doing, which is core course of what you are doing. If you don't pass this course, you go nowhere. Nobody can graduate you. We will not give you mark. If you don't complete your TMA at a given time, it's part of discipline that we give you TMA within this period and this period, and you don't do it. Rather, some of you be asking, when is our time? When is our timetable? When do I come and see you? When do I eat? When? There are some questions you think twice before you ask. Engage in daily online discussion forum. All these things are expected. And all of you that put yourself in that group, GST 107, and adding GST 102, 103, and the lecturer is this, complaining about all these things. Is that what you are in the group meant for? The group chat and the this is created for us to rub minds together to exchange words, knowledge. Word of knowledge. Draw a timetable for your reading. At this point, between 7 and 8 o'clock, I'll be having this class. I don't want anybody to disturb me. If you don't have a housekeep, tell your husband. Tell your wife, let the children be, please help me to manage them. If you go to work, won't they manage it? If you are not around, won't they manage it? This is commonsensical. Let's apply what is deemed for this. Let us be decorum so that we can achieve what is. So if you don't set all these objectives before yourself, you cannot achieve anything. No gainsaying in that. So next week, we'll start on skill for distance learner. But before then, let me just ask few questions for those who have genuine questions to ask. You unmute yourself. If it's rowdy, when it is 8 o'clock, then I go. Adeoye David Oladapo.
Good morning, sir.
Well done. Thank you.
Please, concerning people join this sheet, sorry for that word, on this screen, is it because they are allowed to record this session on their own? Is it because of that they are joining all these sheets on the board? Because I don't understand. All this join is even affecting, I can't even see properly. All this join is even affecting us or me.
Maybe a question. That's
just a question, sir.
Good morning, sir. Hello.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
I can't read your lips. So
good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm Awao.
Awao. Okay.
Awao Akonji.
Akonji. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Please, you said it all. That people that are drawing all this rubbish on the board, that if they have quiet time when they are praying at home, they won't be doing all those rubbish they are doing on the board. But
it's not
moreover,
it's their children.
It's not. I don't know. I don't know who the person is really, but sir, apart from that, my question is that in the teachers as the creator and manager of learning environment, sir, are you hearing me, sir? Hello?
Sorry, Sonny is doing another thing again. Hello, go ahead.
Sir. You said
hello,
the teacher. You said the teacher is a guide who meaningfully arrange the learner-centered experience.
Yes.
To me, we are the learners. And I think what you are trying to explain there is that the teachers arrange our experience according to what we have said or according to what we have learned. I don't really understand that aspect. But the second question, you said the teacher direct and redirect the attention of learners toward the key conception and ideas. Sir, please, I don't really understand that aspect, sir.
Good. Let me start from the second question.
Okay, sir.
The key concept, when you have read all these things,
yes, sir,
then you find out that you have difficulties in some areas which you don't understand. Just like you are bringing up now, that what is the meaning of this? What do I mean?
Yes.
Redirecting. So is this concept that when you bring it to the class, we'll be able to trash it out and say, okay, this is how it should go, or go and read this particular place, or do this particular thing. This will give you the correct answer to what you are saying. So in other words, what you are saying is that when you have difficulties like that, when you have a concept that is proved difficult, we all look at it. You will bring your idea, I will bring my own idea, and then we'll rub it together. And it is a student-centered education. It's not a teacher-centered. You have given it, already you have your course materials. With your course materials, you have read through. And then there are some things that you might want to iron out to say, what do we mean by this? Which we will trash out. And that is exactly what you are doing, what's supposed to do. But you didn't allow room for that, whereby people can bring in. You are the only one that has asked questions pertaining to this. The first question that what was the first question again? Akonji?
About blocking those people that are writing on the screen.
I can't mute them. So Akonji, are you satisfied?
Good morning, sir.
Michael, go ahead.
Good morning,
sir.
sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, sir. Sir, I actually want to, in addition to this writing on the screen, a lot of people have been doing this. You've been emphasizing on this over the time, and they are using this medium to disturb those that want to learn. Please, sir, the time you're supposed to be using to teach us, those people will not allow you to teach. They will only distract us. They only distract you, distract the whole people that are ready to learn. Sir, please, I want to beg you, each time you come to the class, please, just come, do what you have for us. And those that want to learn will learn. Those that want to go and fail in the exam will fail. everybody cannot pass. That is studies.
That is sure. That is
You
sure.
are good, my brother. I support you.
Morning,
Yes,
sir.
and number
Good morning,
two,
sir.
regarding this lady that came up, there's this chairman that said that she
Allow
wants
Mike
to
to
create
say what he said.
says she wants to create a group. That group already we have someone at GST 107 that is handling it well, which is Joy Amici. The group is doing well. Even yesterday we were there and we're solving questions. We ask questions, and a lot of us get questions regarding to our TMA. And some people were even showing their answer, and they got it well. That's it.
That is the
Yes, sir.
essence of it. I can come
That
in
is
there
it.
and then
Yes, sir.
but when I see some of you posting rubbish and create, is it because I gave out my number to all of you?
No,
And that is
sir,
where some
please.
will send it.
That group is fantastic. A lot of us are getting a lot of things being done from there, and it's helping us in our TMA. It's helping us.
Good.
And I was
Good morning,
telling them
sir.
to come over there and
I
join.
know
Yeah.
people like you who smile at the end of this course.
Good morning, sir.
That's our prayer. That's our prayer, sir.
Sir, good
That's our
Good
morning.
morning, sir.
Good
Thank you,
morning.
sir. Thank you very much.
Good
Who
morning,
wants to
sir.
talk? Yes.
Good
Who is
morning,
that?
sir. Ajala.
Good
Somebody.
morning.
Good morning.
Ajala. Okay, let Ajala talk. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Sir,
Morning, I'm hearing you, Ajala.
yes, I just want to pour out my mouth. I want to pour out my mind this morning.
Everyone, decorum.
I'm not happy at
One
all.
by one after the
Most
other.
of us in this class, we normally work and struggle before getting money to pay our school fees. Most of you that come from a golden house, you cannot just be coming to this class and be disturbing us. It's very wrong. If you have a kid, keep the kid somewhere. You cannot be disturbing the class. Sir, the question I want to ask have been answered. Please, I would like Toma, please, should drop a link so that we can join the class. It's doing well. For those of us that want to join the class, we'll be able to join the class for our TMA. So please, if you know that you have nothing to. Hello, sir.
Michael, the class is not created for the TMA alone. Even till the end of the exam, you keep it to the end of the exam. Even you can. I cannot after this class, we dissolve it. You create another one for the other courses because it helps you, and that is where you can have your group. You are not likely to be met. And you see what when this area, I said effective communication. When you look at what we have in the effective communication there, you see that you discuss, you dialogue, you ask questions, because that is where we are not at the level of etiquette. You can see somebody is preparing egg and is disturbing the class. It's in the kitchen. You cannot leave the kitchen, and then you can't have this, and then you can't eat your cake and have it here. It's not possible. Look at how they model the work. They are happy.
Sir. Hello, sir.
Hello, Benjamin.
Hello, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Benjamin.
Yes, sir, I want to suggest on one thing here, please. You know, anytime you are facilitating, people ask questions which are out of what you are teaching, and that distracts you. Yeah, I'm suggesting, if possible, we can give room for general questions. Look how you were teaching the other time. Somebody was seriously putting up a hand, asking when you give the person attention, seriously attend out of what you were teaching. So that distracts a lot of us. If there's a room for general questions, let's go for general questions.
Good morning. Can I please talk?
It's good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I have a question, please, sir.
Oh yeah, question.
Sir, please, about the class. Every week I lose the class because of the link. I usually use the link that
you get it. This class is recorded, so you pick it up, and then you can. This one is recorded. You can pick it up.
Sir, every week I use the link you send to my email, but it's wrong. Today I use the point. I am the only one in the class. After that, I ask someone and send this one for me, sir. Every week I lose it.
Sorry for that.
How will I get the first link every week?
Morning, sir.
Chat
Good
with
morning.
me later. Yeah. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Is there any how you can please unmute while you are giving us lecture? So that no, because I want to know if you can unmute
No,
everybody.
I can unmute. I can unmute everybody. I can mute
Yes.
everybody. I can mute everybody. I can unmute everybody. But I cannot.
Yes,
I cannot mute. I cannot mute any. I cannot mute individual. I can only mute everyone. If it's possible for me to mute, or the only thing I can do is, because I've allowed the waiting room to be. If I know the kind of person who is coming in, by the time they are coming in, if I've registered their number, like Joseph, by next week, I can stop that person from coming into the
Sir, please, you
I'll
can
just put
mute
him in the
everybody
waiting
then,
room.
please, sir.
Good morning,
I can put him in the waiting
Please,
room.
mute
He will stay
everybody,
there.
sir, so that we can enjoy the lecture.
The lecture is over. It's 1 hour.
I know. I mean, when next we are having lectures, sir?
How can I get my email?
So,
good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Hello, everyone. Hello. The class is over. Now,
holding themselves and their family before coming to
well, for those of us who cares, can we meet here on Monday? On Monday, 7 o'clock for another lecture. Thank you. See you then. So I'm trying to, and people are still, they don't want me to log off. They were, and once you are still talking, it's not likely for me and for me to